Yo, guys, we're here. We're doing another live watch along. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay, but I do want to talk about something serious in just 1 minute. So, before we do, two things. Remo ties Atletico Mineiro. I was thinking about doing a watch along for Remy Sao Paulo and Atletico Mineiro versus Remo, but sadly, I couldn't do it because computer was giving me problems. Another one, I was just devastated what I'm about to say. So I hope everyone is doing okay. But yeah, I'm doing okay. We'll get to the two starting 11s from both. I can go either way. The lineups are confirmed already. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing good. I am alright. I was alright. But yeah, guys, hopefully everyone is doing good. Sorry if I haven't gotten a thumbnail in time, once again. But yeah, man, hopefully everyone is doing good. But today, let me see if I can try to pull a thumbnail, man. Today, it's Botafogo Fluminense. It's the derby, Carioca Derby. And the lineups are out for both teams. Fluminense is expected to play in white. Botafogo is expected to play in black. Well, they're at home. So yeah, it's Derby Day today. And before we talk about it, Gobichia is also playing, so I have to keep an eye on it soon. So yeah, today's the Derby, man. So we have lineups ready. So yeah, I'm trying to do this. You know what to do? Smash up the likes, subscribe. But I got something to say in 1 minute. So I hope everyone is doing good. So yeah, guys. So I tried to find Botafogo's lineup. I just want to retweet it on Twitter. So Botafogo and Fluminense, yes, are expected to use the full 18, and it's a derby. It's the derby, man. So yeah, Botafogo Fluminense. Come on, let's bring it on. So yeah, it looks like since there's a kick clash, Fluminense is expected to play in white. But before I do, let me try to do this, man. I'm trying to add this, man. Really hard to do, man. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing good. Let me try to grab something first. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I got a lot of things to talk from off my sleeves. But yeah, sadly. Alright, I'm back. So let me pull this up. So before we pull up the lineups, I mean, I guess I could, but unfortunately, I think I want to get this out of the way since it happened, unfortunately, unexpectedly. So yeah, but sadly, we got some bad news. If you haven't heard already, hold on, I'm gonna remove the screen since it's not popping up. I'll pull it back, and I'm probably gonna switch to the Botafogo Flumineses game. So yeah, Govachia is kicking off, but before we talk about it, um, we're gonna get into it. But sadly, all I want to say, the bad news is Lionel Messi's father, Jorge Messi, has passed away, and all I gotta say, in the respect of matter, true matter, condolence to him and his family. He has passed away, and now the guy that created Messi, arguably the greatest of all time, especially in our history, in our generation, has passed away, and it sucks, and it's real sad, man. It's really sad. There's no time to laugh, and even as a rival fan, I will never make this mockery, man, because this is devastating. This is sad, man. I can't believe he passed away today. I knew there was rumors about the health, man, and it was true, man, but today, he's gone. And which means Lionel Messi, he's going back to Argentina, Rosario, to pay tribute to his father. Must be. I can't even imagine, man. It's so hard, man. Imagine losing your father on this, and then eventually it'll happen. It's life, but normally even at the age of 68, gone too soon, man. Because normally the life expectancy on the globe Earth is 68, 85, 86, or 90. This is why you gotta take care of yourself, man. Because you'll never know what happens, man. It's devastating. This is just the biggest news, and sadly, this had to happen, Lino. You want to know what's crazy? Today is Lionel Messi's 5-year anniversary on leaving Barcelona, and this happened. So all I want to say, rest in peace to his father. Descansa en paz. No stop. I'm sorry, man, to hear, man. I feel bad for Messi. I feel bad for his family and surrounding the team. So yeah, and it's a 5-year anniversary since he left Barcelona. Today's the 5-year anniversary, and he gets that. It's so sad, man. I will never laugh at this, even as a rap. Never, man. Because it actually ruins the fun part. People are laughing about this are not human beings. Should not consider themselves. Because this isn't a disgrace. And give me 1 minute. But yeah. No. But yeah. So we gotta pay respect to Messi, his father, and him and everyone. So I guess pay pay respect. So yeah, sadly, he's gone, and I'm kind of sad about it because it kind of feels. And I know Brazil and Argentina, we hate each other, but when it comes to this is just unacceptable, man. Because you'll never know what's life, and this is why it's really important to keep touch with your family all the time, every day, man. And it really makes me sad about it because sadly this happens. This could happen any day, man. You'll never know. You'll never know, man. This is why I gotta keep in touch. So yeah. But yeah, rest in peace, man. I really hope I really hope. See, it's so emotional, man. Mhm. Mhm. It's not look. I hope everyone takes this for granted. This is so true, man. Even this is, it's really sad, but yeah, plays a huge role why his son is the greatest, and it's not even close, man. And especially in our lives, and even me, you can call me. I could have been a Messi fan, even though I chose Brazil because I like it. Even though, but yeah, man. Before there was a moment of silence in Barcelona's game, but yeah, this came out yesterday. They technically passed out yesterday, Friday, and everyone has been making official communities, including PSG, after drawing against United. But yeah, man, I am sorry for Lionel Messi, man, that this happened, man. And yeah, and I agree, full support for him during this painful. It sucks, and it's a joke, man. Now without him, now he lost his dad. You can't do anything. And the United States or Miami fans are paying their tribute. Nice, because that's true. Yeah, I'm sorry to see, man. It sucks. And Lionel Messi, um, he's playing. He's not playing today, and that Miami Monterey game is exactly like 20, 30 minutes from now. So there's probably going to be a moment of silence. There's probably going to be a moment of silence in all Leagues Cup game. Even though I despise Leagues Cup, but when it comes to this, it's the right thing to do. In Leagues Cup, even though I'm still calling out some of the nonsense of U.S. soccer, but when it comes to this, we have to gather around. But I just want things to be done the right way, man. No one deserves like this. But even though you gotta take care of your health, man, this is why it's really important, man. Because sometimes something like that could happen, man. In the moment, silence and to honor him. For him, man. And illness does suck, man. It's really personal, man. Well, he's not playing today. Lionel Messi's expected to not play, so yeah, you see Messi's not on starting 11 or bench because he's, yeah, Suarez is still suspended, but it's due to his father. So I think what happened to St. Clair? Interesting. He's not. I didn't realize. I didn't notice him. But yeah, man, pray for Messi. Pray for in this hard time, man. No one wants to see it, man. Because to be him, to be fair, from a rival fan, he did brought the arguably the greatest player of all time, especially in our lives in this generation. Definitely, man. As he's, you could argue, passing the torch to Mbappe and Yamal will probably as the next generation of football, man. But yeah, man, we will never forget, man. So it looks like So it looks like everything is gonna be keeping private. So it looks like, yeah, Messi he was supposed to play, and this kind of came out of nowhere. Friday night, I didn't see anything. Still like same thing. And then once I heard about it Saturday morning, I mean, I did hear something like, oh, Messi's dad isn't doing good. Some people feared that he was gonna, and now it has happened, man. So rest in peace, man. Like, I feel sorry this happened, man. And yeah, so there's gonna be moments of silence, like pretty much everywhere, especially in Argentina. I don't know in Brazil. Probably between Botafogo and Flumineses, even though I'm trying to set the game up. But yeah, man, doing a reaction to this, oh dear, like, it's really sad, man. Argentina soccer honored the River Plate Tigre and River Plate lost. Yeah, a moment of silence has to happen. You shouldn't even. One should be there, but yeah, man, I'm sorry for Inter Miami. Yeah, man, good luck. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm sad even as a football fan, even as a Brazil fan. I'm kind of sad this happens, man. But yeah, and technically that was Lionel Messi's agent, and now it looks like he is. Um, but yeah, even Sergio Dest was part of that Barcelona trophy, and even though it was at PSV, even though this is between 2022. About the Copa del Rey, even though this is just rival USA Mexico. I mean, this is different. I mean, listen, this is. I mean, this. Like, it's not the time. Everyone Argentina can done. No matter what happens, man. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. Messi's dad passed away, man. This is what I felt like. What Pele had passed away. And I know he was old. Had a good life, dream, man. But yeah, like you'll never know what to do. Like it's gonna leave you like speechless, and it's like really hard to come back. And it takes a while to recover. But yeah, unexpectedly, Lionel Messi had to fly back. This was expectedly, and now he has to go back to Argentina. And he probably flew like a private jet and landed back in Rosario. And I can't even imagine, man. This is my dad, man. I will definitely break down, man. It's gonna be so hard. So I want to say Forza, and we can still talk about it. The coming week, the coming in days, maybe coming days, coming the coming what's this called? Yeah, during the game as well. If anyone wants to bring it back, man. But yeah, and I feel sorry Messi, man. His dad did everything possible to his son becoming what he is, man. And thank you, Jorge Messi. Even as a rival fan, I think you made South American football proud, man. You made everyone proud. And I think without his dad, I think Messi, what he is today, or overall, man. Even though we're rivals and enemies, but when it's time to do this, but when it's, but when it's But when someone of the legend of a family dies, we will come, man. And even though I know Argentina is facing a lot of hate, and even though this isn't the time to talk about it, listen, I know people, of course, will do whatever they want, but just please be respectful. And even though, listen, yes, I was rooting against Argentina, and I had to root against Messi because we're rivals. But of course, I wasn't rooting for his downfall. I think he already achieved what he did in World Cup 2022. Whatever you say, whatever you want about the penalties, this, but Argentina made it to the final, even though FIFA's calls is a bit sketchy. But this isn't just the only one. Let's act like maybe not everything is about favorites Argentina, because some national teams do win do get favorable calls to, including the host United States, Mexico. But yeah, man, Barca's what today because of Messi? Yeah, connection to both for life, man. And even Real Madrid, of course, posted in. They were the first club to condone Lionel Messi. Of course, everyone else did. Barcelona, I don't know if none of Premier League clubs, but Barcelona did. PSG did. But yeah, man, the moments. Man, this is so unexpected, man. You'll never know. Anything could happen, man. Anything could be a normal day and something unexpected happen. But yeah, man. The game starts in like 10, 20 minutes. Good luck. Not only good luck, but be safe out there. Lionel Messi, his family, everyone. There's also reports, threats about, oh my god, about threatening to trying to have him and stuff like that. But man, this world is crazy, man, and it could hit you any, like, man. Taylor Thomas says reports have Jorge Messi passed away, man. Fisher word, but you can tell emotions were high. Exactly, man, and this is why I didn't even mock Lionel Messi. I didn't mock Lionel Messi. Even though I was disappointed somehow the Argentinian players acted, especially after the final whistle, want to fight. Because that's the problem. Because that's why if you declare that, you just make a bad image for yourself and the country. And you can't be really doing that, especially the players like Paredes, Enzo Fernandez. And I'm not saying they're scum, but they need to do better. Like, seriously, man. But Lionel Messi, I don't blame him, man. It's so tough, and like, even though some people were suggesting, and I thought so too, that maybe this was going to be his last game for the Argentine national team, but I knew it was because of his dad's health, and I wouldn't blame him. I would have been crying as well, man. Even though, and he wanted to do one last join, I kind of don't blame him. And even if I was running against Argentina, I was still gonna everything, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. I can't believe he passed away. So it looks like 8 hours ago this was announced at 8 in the morning or something. It was 7 in the morning. I was trying to watch PSG United, even though I couldn't find the game, including the president. And as they drew their game 1-1, they announced this official post. Why everyone thinks Messi is going to... I mean, a lot of people suggest. But yeah, man. But what does this mean? So if Lionel Messi doesn't have an agent now, what's going to happen with that? So I think Lionel Messi, even though he's probably going to be staying at Inter Miami no matter what happens, right? He'll stay at Inter Miami, right? I know the game begins in 10 minutes, but Lionel Messi, so if he doesn't have an agent, this was the last time that Lionel Messi game in person on public view. In public, pretty much. So Lionel Messi's the 4-0 win against Nashville FC. Or Nashville SC. To all his family members. After Miami's important 4-0 win in the playoff game. Or first round playoff game. Man. But yeah, thank you, Jorge Messi, for making this sport more relevant, man. You represent South America, represent Condebol. You know. But yeah, man. Even though the worst thing that could have happened is somehow Messi somehow passed away at the age of 39, which that would be the worst thing. Everything could happen, man. And before I show the Botafogo Fluminenses lineups, but yeah, man, who's gonna be his new agent? Because I don't know if he thought about it, but like, even though I think Lionel Messi's expected to stay with Inter Miami until 2028, till June 2028. So we still have like technically 2 more seasons because they're having that sprint season. Even though there was talking about him that he was going to actually return to Argentina on loan. Apparently reports, I don't know if it's true or not, but there were reports that he was going to go back to his boyhood club Newell's. I don't know how, in January of 2027 for the Apertura over there, since, you know, the nerd world is in reverse. Starts from late July, goes all the way to November or May, pretty much I meant to say. But yeah, and then comes back into Miami for 1 more season, so we technically have a season and a half. Special MLS is changing the calendar format. If they kept the old format, Lionel Messi would have been here for 2 more seasons after this. But looks like it might be 1, but we don't know. So we don't know who's gonna be his agent. It could be his brother, Rodrigo Messi. I don't know how true it is. But man, this is bad, man. And I thought about it. And like, now that I thought about it, oh, someone's in the comments. Big up Luis Gomez. Yes, I'm talking about it. Messi will retire soon. I think his head will never be in football again. I don't know, man. Even though there's reports that he says he wants to continue playing for sure, but this is devastating, man. Even though the worst case scenario, I don't know, man. Even though from Messi's point of view, you won everything, you have the world has thanked you forever. And from the bottom of our hearts, even as a rival fan from Brazil, not Madrid, Brazil, you'll forever, man. I don't know if he retires later this year, but this is just massive, man. And you know what? Feel free to update the score of Inter Miami, since I don't have access to the game, since I'm not paying for Apple TV, due to about the other problems of MLS, which it could still not be ignored. But yeah, thank you, Luis Gomez, for joining the chat because I want to talk about it. So, you know what? Can you explain? So you think you'll retire, even though not this year, right? But you know what? You can explain the comments. Let me go through the lineups. Botafogo will be going to go for 4-2-3-1. They're starting Claver, Valena, Martina, Toledo. They're going with the midfield pair of Manet Santos, Tales. He's staying in the club. It looks like he has a club extension. Justin, Vitinho, and Wallison is going to start in goal. So yeah, this is a different Bota. Starting 2024. But yeah, Flumineses is going to go with Castel, Gresson, Sarner, Solato, Nerton, Reina, Raimens, Inguo, Samuel Xavier, and Fabio in goal. So that was to be expected. And I think my prediction, real quick, before we talk about Messi, because I know this is going to be hard to recover. Before I get to your comment, Luis Gomez and everyone, I think Fluminense after going out, and they're probably going to be more tired after the defeat to Vasco in the Cup. I think Botafogo, even though Fluminense has their number recently, Botafogo, they did beat them 2-0. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Botafogo, but I will be surprised they get a draw. So I think Botafogo will get the job done. Botafogo will beat Fluminense, but I could be wrong. It could be a draw, but I think Botafogo are the slight favorites. Anything could happen, man. You think it'll be until 2028 in Copa America? Because Lionel Messi, he has that contract for Inter Miami in 2028. So you think he'll retire from there because I expected Messi, everyone, especially even though I was young, everyone predicted when he was in Barcelona. He says that besides the club that he was going to play besides Barcelona would be his boyhood club Newell's. And everyone thought, including me when I was young, even me, I thought he would go back home to his hometown in Argentina and play there for like maybe 2 or 3 seasons and then retires from there. That's what I thought. And even after the World Cup, I kind of didn't expect him to move to Miami. I thought he would probably go to a return to Barcelona and then maybe go to Newell's. I thought that was going to be the case, and it looks like it hasn't. I'm happy Luis Suarez, the Paul, is with him in Miami. They're good friends. Yep, good to see. And Luis Suarez, he's suspended because of what happened to biting incidents earlier. The last Leagues Cup final. Still suspended. Even though Messi will still play football for the next 2 years, guaranteed, right? Even though we got problems with MLS, especially Leagues Cup, because it's ruining U.S. soccer, the traditions. But what I'm saying, I think, Lionel Messi is expected to not leave Inter Miami. I don't know if he does fully come back to Newell's fully, because I really want to see Lionel Messi play Libertadores, man. That's what I want to see, and it hasn't happened, man. Well, he's yet to play a Champions Cup. He's yet to play a Champions Cup final here, but I thought it's probably better, and I think it probably was better, but I don't know why. Why? You could argue maybe it's because of the high wages. Why couldn't Argentinian teams couldn't afford him? And because especially the Argentine league is pretty I wouldn't say bankrupted, but It's like poor. It used to be like one of the most financial leagues in the world at one point, or one of the best leagues in the world. But now it used to be the best league in the Americas. Not anymore, unfortunately. Everyone, not California, Catalonia is devastating news. I man, especially Messi, especially especially was moving since he was like 13 years old, like something to Barcelona or 12 years old at a young age and teenage. Especially that brought him, man. Especially his dad supporting him throughout the years, no matter where he is in Barcelona, everyone. So yeah, I should have the game on. They might be doing a moment of silence or not. So I should get there right now. You could update the score of Inter Miami, but I guess we can talk about it. But yeah, unfortunately, and I think it's due to Lionel Messi's massive ongoing medical cost. And that's why it was really hard. When Messi was then donated, like at 11 years old, the treatment should cost between $900 and $1,500 per month. And that's probably the reason why they have a financial. Newell's, I know that's Lionel Messi's home. And listen, I could have gone to this game in San Jose. By the way, Chivas, Dallas. I don't know why they prefer San Jose. Liga de Nación. Gobichia scores in that another game. Interesting. That's funny enough. But yeah, here we go. We're still going to talk about this. I don't know what's the edition. One of the oldest derbies, 100 and like something, kicks off. Match kicks off in the Rio de Janeiro derby between Fluminenses and Botafogo. Fluminenses forced to wear white. They're not allowed the home traditions anymore because of kick clashes. White can go against black and white. So yeah, just like Botafogo has to play in white. But yeah, man, we're underway in this derby. But Fluminense is not playing in green. So yeah, we can. Yeah, keep me updated about Inter Miami. And they have to host that moment of silence. Oh, I see Leon has tied. Orlando City. Not happy. Leon scores. It's 1-1. And they're actually outplaying Orlando, man. But seriously, Luis Gomez, if you're still there, yes, I'm still against League's Cup because that tournament isn't a proper. But unfortunately, this event, oh man. Messi also went on a 10-day trial with River Plate, Argentine Giants River Plate. River Scouts, they tried to sign him, but I think Newell's refused to release Messi's registration card. River Plate cannot afford it. And then like the risk factor, during the 1990s and 2000s, they were facing an economy crisis as well. And there's some kind of are facing it today. Even today, he can't afford. They can't afford, I mean. They can't afford, that's the problem. Even though unless Messi's willing to do that, like he has enough money, surely. Because I really want to see Messi play in Libertadores Sudamericana. I think that would be a cool ending, in my opinion. And I think it should happen still. Because I would be disappointed if we don't have one. Man, I wish I could have gone to the game in San Jose. My mom could have accepted. My uncle, we could have tickets, but since delusional, should have thought about it. I should have gone to this game even though League's Cup is jokers, man. I don't know why they want to play this game in Guadalajara. San Jose. I'm in Fairfield. I'm all the way up in the other side of the Bay Area. I'm on literally an hour north from San Jose. And funny enough, the I-680 starts from there, in the middle of San Jose, near downtown, all the way where I live almost. That tells you I had to take the entire 680. We're separated, man. They're in Santa Clara County. Yes, I am closer to Sacramento. I mean, I'm in the middle between Sacramento and San Francisco, even though I know this is a bit personal, but yeah, we're underway. But yeah, I'm really sad this happens, man. I really despise. But yeah, man. Even though I still have to call out some of the BS, and I just saw an Argentinian post saying the people that are hating Argentina, or criticizing Argentina, or disrespecting, or hey, Messi's is deaf and shit like that. I'm like, dude, it's 2026. That's big. That does not mean that anyone is smacking. And if there is, then they are ashamed, but not me. I'm only calling out the Argentina favoritism, sadly, and the criticism about its football. That's what I'm saying. And yes, and listen, I wasn't even down Lionel Messi for them to do well. I didn't expect them to get 8 goals, but I actually predicted 6. But yeah, the League's Cup, I'm still against it, man, because it is still ruining our soccer in the United States. But yeah, Argentina has a currency crisis at the moment, and it sucks, man. And then he could have joined. I don't know if they could even build him on loan, and that's why Miami has the money. No one else has it in the Americas. I mean, outside of the United States, MLS, no one does. And yeah, good luck to every single one of them over there. And big up to actual Argentines that are actually being respectful, and actually want us to do good, despite the rivalry. Because their fans, at least, there's no football heritage at the end of the day. Argentina, of course. And I still like some of their football, even as a rival fan. Because at least, because of course they are one of the main stars for sure of the world. And well, of course we do make fun of them when it's needed, but like getting rid of this, not really. But yeah, man. I don't know if I will be back for Flamengo Victoria tomorrow, but I might do Cruzeiro, which is actually an 11 a.m. kickoff for Brazilian, 7 a.m. for us. Day. But yeah. But yeah, I would love to see him play Libertadores. That's what I want to see. Everyone predicted Lionel Messi to play Libertadores. That's my prediction. People are laughing about this. This isn't the time. But even though I still have to call out the other problems that are happening, man, I still don't like the way the Argentinian Football Federation is supporting Infantino, man. But even though it's not even just about them, you got Morocco, you got Mexico. We still don't have no words from the CBF or U.S. Soccer Federation. But man, it's just everything about football is annoying, man. Like Mexican football and U.S. soccer, there's a lot of problems. Like I said, that I'm not happy on seeing, especially about this mess, man. Like, come on. Especially no promotion, relegation, disrespecting clubs, and Liga MX clubs no longer playing Libertadores. I think it's kind of not good. And I'm done, man. Seriously. It feels like I am toxic. I'm talking about the problems here. U.S. soccer, and they're trying to. Yes, man. And the problem is, you have people that still disrespect no matter what. And it proves these people don't have any shame with them. It's like if I have to disrespect anything toxic, man. And I hate these trolls because these people don't know what the frick they're talking about. And I know there's going to be people disrespecting, but especially at this stuff, it's not looking good. Because you'll never know, and this could. And so, yeah. And the people that are lifetime listening, I wouldn't do that. I'm just annoyed about the nutter problems, man. Of course, not everything is Argentina's fault. Not everything. There are nutter problems. I feel disgusted in a lot of things. The federations of minds, Brazil, Mexico, and the United States have been coming bad. I just want to see proper thing. Honestly, life to me hasn't been the same since 2022 because of all this drama, man. Surely the match has kicked off, right? Or they're hosting a moment of silence, but yeah, 10 minutes is nothing a lot. They can't even short their own loan. Miami plays the salaries and all that. Will Messi likely retired at Miami? Because this will be one of his last few, even though there's still more. But yeah, man, it really annoys me. Even as a Brazil fan, I wouldn't mind seeing Messi. Yes, I do like him. I'm not even neutral. I like him. It's just the annoying. But yeah, it's just a bit unlucky that he has that he plays for my biggest rivals, Brazil, because I just like Brazil the most. Here comes Botafogo, Alex Day. Or no, it's not Flumineses. But even though there's not really much of a great chance. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, Alex said it was on the attack there. So that's alright. But yeah, I think he'll likely stay there and he'll be like 41 years old. Or technically 40, because technically MLS Cup would be May of 2027. No, I mean 28. I mean, they're saying there was an expect emotional loan, but I don't know, but like, will this loan even happen next year? But yeah, man, big up Messi, big up him and his family. You'll definitely there. The honestly, from everyone with everyone, I would say I want to say mine, even though people want to argue Messi, Pele. Of course, what we see Messi, I don't know if Pele would have done, even though we've never seen it. Even Donald Trump, of course, he's one of the older folks. Even big, even says that Pele's this, but he couldn't underestimate. But yeah, thank you Messi, thank you Ronaldo. You know much about the sport. Thank you Neymar, man. Could have done a bit better, a bit more humble. Even though Neymar did the right thing to come back home to Santos, his boyhood club. Now, at least Brazilian clubs, but yeah. Okay, so Miami plays the salaries, that's why it could even happen. Unless Messi wants to stay in Miami and do that sprint season thing, even though I don't know if there is a point. But yeah, man, I just really want my sister. I just want to see football. Amazing. Football is the best sport in the world. We can all agree. That's why we love the sport in the first place, man. I just love the sport no matter what. I mean, I like basketball, American football, whenever I have the opportunity to do so. But nothing comes close to football. It's not even close, man. Best sport in the world. Chivas Dallas lineup, shall? But yeah, man, I'm trying to do everything. I'm just tired, annoyed with some of these problems. So yeah, hopefully everyone is doing good. I'm trying to work hard, man. I just want to see the best thing ever. Hmm? There's nothing exciting. Not a fan of League's Cup, and League's Cup is a joke. But yeah, man, it's just annoying. Some of these things happen in football. Not really life death, but these that are annoying. But yeah, man, all of a sudden, this came down. Cruz Azul once. What's his name again? What's his name? Pre- Preseason Champions League winner odds. And these are out of the four. Oh, Kovacic scored, but looks like offside. And then now they're, but let's see. But yeah, rumors that are gonna say that out. I wouldn't be surprised if I heard anything. But seriously, even though there's disagreements, I'm just trying to give you a valid reason, not like disrespect. Now people are saying, "Oh, Neymar rumors." They're saying just because of Casemiro, like even though I do advise him to not do it, even though this is the decision, but I'm just trying to be like what's best. And like listen, even though MLS does rattle me, I'm just calling out the problems, and it's sadly true that the levels are not fully there. 53 minutes, but yeah, man, I could have gone down here. My parents just, man, but yeah, man. To me, the last less complicated year was pretty much the last World Cup. I just felt like normal. Everyone's hanging out. I was hanging out more with my friends, and like that's that was the last summer that felt. But if I have to call out things, I will have to. But I'm just trying to be honest. What's fair? What's perfect? I'd rather do the right thing. Full of Inter Miami's full of men's of the United States elderly athletes in action. That's about it. But I just want to see the best. Name. But even though, but would you want to leave Santos? I know Neymar has a contract till the end of the season. But listen, I rather he. But of course, from my point of view, I think even though Neymar might retire, even though or demanding, even his father, who's thankfully alive still, wants him to play in the 2030 World Cup. I would say it's a bit early, but I think it's better. I think it's better to save Santos. But yeah, I don't know where it is. Let me know the updates with Miami Monterrey. Yeah, anyone that wrote bad articles like this should definitely be able to do their job. I just want to see the best version of football. People are just saying Neymar's going to play Miami. Well, now we're hearing rumors. We don't know. Listen, I don't know if it's even though the problem is even though we're gonna have to talk about this, but like, I don't, but like, these rumors, man, they'll come out, but nothing is gonna be confirmed. You can go there and take a vacation. The player poker that ended long. Because the problem is, like, but then if there's problems, especially if, about MLS, not just MLS, but not just MLS, just, pretty much everything. The problems, what's best, and what needs to not be ruined for U.S. soccer, because some of this might play a factor. Or at least most of them. Don Garber, shot from Flumineses. Botafogo. Save from Fabio. This is their first big chance. Yes, from open play. But yeah, man, I'd rather stay. But even though the only fair play to Miami I could give, both the club, pretty much representing the city, both the club and city, has at least brought soccer football, their fans back. Which I'm jealous because here in the Bay Area, they haven't done anything. It proves that how fallen we've fallen off. There's nothing interesting about the Bay. We used to have we had the Warriors dynasty with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson. That's over. 49ers couldn't break their curse in a long time. San Jose Sharks have been bad. The Earthquakes still couldn't get out their full weight. Still not winning trophies. But I just want to see the facts, man. And it's just annoying. But corner for Botafogo. I just want to see the best. And I will keep reposting. So let me know if there's updates, Luis Gomez, if you're back. But Orlando City are losing? No way they're bottling this, man. This is a big opportunity. How could you bottle Vince Leon? That's the problem. 10-0 Club America's women's. No way. It should be underway. But how has the Monterey released a statement about the moment of silence? And Orlando are losing. Yeah, Santos is divided by mountain. Heading to Sao Paulo. Fluminense shot goes nowhere near on target. Look, man, I just want to see the best for once. I just want to see actual things. And Club Leon are actually leading. Orlando City are bottling it. They've capitulated. A massive blow, man. But yeah, I just think the Brazilian League is better than MLS at the end of the day. But yeah, I just don't want to see this environment happen. But yeah, man. Let me know updates. Still 2-1 Orlando City. But seriously, there's some serious investigation about this, man. saw Chivas are going full A team. I'm just tired, but even though I'm very lucky, but then why? If this project doesn't work, then what's the point? I just want to see the best version. Don't you hate when Google acts up? It really does. I really hate it when it acts up, man. I do. I just want to see the best version. It really annoys me. It really annoys me. I just want to go back to 2022. Even during the pandemic, when there was hard times, I wasn't facing that much, honestly. I just want to see it happen, please. I just want to see proper football back. When we were back in the day. Oh shit, accidentally off the game. No. Accidentally clicked off the game. Oh, I think Flumineses had a shot. Saved. Corner for Botafogo. Oh, Alex Telles. He's trying to find space. Kicked away. Time to position. Now the counter attack for Fluminense. It's a 2v1. Could he reach it? Oh, he's trying to pass to him. Can he make a shot? Blocked. As it gets a touch in the penalty box, but Botafogo gets it, and there's a foul, I think. As Botafogo fans shout for a foul. Did, and yeah, some other guy couldn't take the opportunity. Fully could have. But that was Fluminense's closest chance, but yet to register a shot on target. But they have a shot. A shot. Carousel's goalkeeper is losing. Well, yeah, the shots are there. Botafogo have been the better team. They were the favorites to win. But man, I really miss the old times, man. I miss 2022, man. I can't lie. I miss 2026. No. I meant to say 2018. It's been so annoying with these problems, man. If it was my way, I felt better. I know everyone is different, but 2026, I wouldn't say it's a bad year. Just some problems that should be fixed, man. Back then, even though there was leagues called 2022, but back in 2018, there used to be Copa Mekis. I mean, I know Mexican clubs left Libertadores 2016. There was Copa Mekis, there was US Open, probably NMLS. Carlos Velas, Chicharito era would begin soon. And I just like it, man. I enjoyed every. But now I'm in. I just want to have fun, man. Now here comes Fluminense. Botafogo shot. Blocked. Fluminense started counter. Well, they do get a free kick. Rodrigo Castillo. Well, it gets the foul. But it's how much days, man. Orlando can't be real, man. I swear, but I still not. I still need to call out Leagues Cup because I think some things are being scripted just to hurt U.S. soccer and MX as well. Because how is this possible? But the problem is there's some things that needs to be fixed up, seriously. And I want to do things in the right way, not this. mean, eventually you'll have one favorite, but these allegations just need to be done, dealt with. Really is annoying, man. Back then there wasn't much of this. I really want to go back in time, man. I'm really sad. Just things really piss me off. Things have not looked the same. You still need to talk to Dad later. But yeah, still no 29 minutes in. And what you're doing is a joke. I'm going to pick for Fabio. Yeah, I saw Real Madrid won 2-1 their friendly. They looked that convincing. They had a poor second half. Barcelona had like two random half friendly games, 45 minutes each. I don't know what it was then, but then yeah, but they had played Austin Forest and Northern. But yeah, man, I still gotta make this freaking video soon. I'm not video. I have to edit something for this. I don't know if I could even do it tonight. I don't know if I should do it tomorrow. Yeah, Chivas fans coming out San Jose. Could I have gone there? They'll support their team even though Chivas lives. But yeah, I just want to see proper football, not the mess. And Orlando City is really bottling us. They are. They had a one-goal lead at halftime, and now they've capitulated. I don't know, stop playing them. But I swear, man, if League's Cup is rigged, the problem is not because, but if it's just for favoritism and money, they're just using them. It's not good either, man. So I'm not. So there's a difference. There's actual things that are actually being true. There's actual thing that is. Yeah, I could have gone to San Jose. Earthquake Stadium. They got to visit Seattle. They got Santos Laguna soon. Next week. Some Alexei. I just wanna, man, I'm just tired of seeing this mess, man. Yeah, Chivas players are coming out. But I just want to fix up football for real instead of damaging. Because there's problems that can be resolved. There are actual things that are actually true. Actual fans and actual people that want to see the sport amazing. Yeah, because it seems everything is about Chivas. Dallas, well, they're different. Chivas are the favorites, right? But yeah, United, Orlando's capitulating, and the only club that is winning, the only club that have 36 points, won 2 games, is Nashville. Not Nashville, Cincinnati, Columbus Crew and Charlotte, and Portland. And Portland has a tough game because they're gonna have to go play Club America, and this is why they shouldn't have drawn points to Chivas Guadalajara. Botafogo Schwab goes that way. See, Dallas are forced to travel here. And is there any Dallas fans? Like, there's very few traveling. Most of the Chivas, they just shows San Jose. Even though Leagues Cup, I still need to criticize them. They still need to go. But yeah, it's gonna be really tough. They'll be at home against America despite not for the home team. It's gonna be so hard. They're gonna have to win that game from the scruff of their neck, and it's not easy because you're playing one of the best in Mexico. You know, Thiago Silva, I forgot. Oh yeah, I mentioned Thiago Silva. I forgot he's back for Fluminense. He's still injured, by the way. I don't know if it's true, but he might come back against Palmeiras. Let me see next week's schedule. But yeah, the teams that are bottling this, there's only one more team left. Seattle plays early tomorrow. Chicago, they might take opportunities tomorrow. Oha Chicago, fire. They might actually do something. Chicago. They might do something. I forgot. Austin. Austin could do something too, right? Austin, they got a 2-0 win against Cholos. But I still have every right to love. If League's Cup just continues to do this. Oh yeah, Dallas, they're not allowed to wear their home kit. They're not allowed to wear it because of the color clashes, man. Dallas. The ones, they're not able to wear it. I just want to see the best. What's best for football? That's what I want to see. I just want to go back and see the best version. Chicago and who's that another team? New York City. I mean, we'll see what happens. One of them is expected to drop points anyways. I just want to see the best. Daddy Divisa Portuguese League is back. Championship is back. Oh, you're going to Botafogo, they want a pen! Nah, Danilo wants a pen, he's not going to get given. But yeah, man. Man United still has a friendly against Milan too, right? Oh shoot, Ruben Amorim is getting pissed up. He's visiting against his former club. When is the Chief Champion? When is the French Super Cup? I know that Liverpool has Como, and that's like back at home, back at Anfield. And the Community Shield looks like, I think, Man City are the slight favorites, I think. Major League Soccer comes back next week. Is that true? They got an important game against Nashville. And here's the thing, if Messi misses that could be a big one, because Nashville, they really want to get those points. La Liga starts next week. Few openers, let's see. When do Palmeiras play Flumineses? Is it next week? Some teams still got host friendlies. But I swear, things don't get resolved. They play on Saturday. Fuck! At 12:30 already! That's a bit early, honestly. I thought this game was going to be at 5:30 for me. So I gotta be here next week immediately. And they're the favorites. Palmeiras are the favorites. And when do Flamengo play? Not until Sunday. 4:30 at the Maracanã. And where's Flamengo? Flamengo, they're away at Mirasol. Yes, they are. Mirasol away. 2:30 p.m. and they probably should be the favorites then, no matter what. Blasco Santos is this week too. Next week, Corinthians, Brasilerio. And I think Corinthians are the slight favorites. It could be a draw. It could be another 1-1 draw. But I think it's likely a Corinthians outcome is slightly more than Cruzeiro. Arthur Jorge's no longer staying humble? Let's see. But yeah. So I have to be there at 12:30? Right after Inter Milan takes on Betis? Real Betis? You're kidding me. The same time as Porto plays. Portuguesa. And it's hard to do both, man. $40. Once it's halftime, you know what to do. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. But yeah, still 0-0. We still got another 45. And it really annoys me that it hasn't. That's what I'm seeing, but yeah, that another guy. Because I'm watching on my phone. Oh shoot, so next week it's gonna be real complicated. And then the opener on Friday nights. Come on! And we could still have another Leagues Cup game in between as well. Quarterfinals. Because we know the process by next week. I mean Wednesday. And if Leagues Cup failed, this sucks. But yeah, they had an under round of 16. Yeah, and Club America won that game against Atlas 2-1. And against St. Louis 4-2. I think they beat Colorado in the quarters. They should have at least made it to the semis. And for Club America, they have to qualify. This quarter. And Club America also went on the course, so if they want to qualify for Champions Cup next season, yeah, but seriously, CONCACAF screws up the draws. It's a joke. They had 2 straight Clásicos in the round of 16. They could just dominate them. Instead, I just trying to give my not a rough time, like avoiding here. But yeah, this was a wake-up call, and that's probably the reason why. Teams are getting destroyed because of Chelsea's open. But yeah, man, I swear, if things don't improve by then, especially next 2 weeks, we might be in the done, man. I am tired of these people getting away with it. These rules are a joke. Full time Orlando loses, they capitulate. Griezmann's team, he's no longer staying humble. But yeah, I don't know if I have the score for Miami. Alex Tellez, they have a free kick. A few more minutes before halftime, and I guess like by halftime, I still need to talk to Dax. I'm just trying to check the schedule. So what do we have in Brazil that 24th week? We might do Fluminense Palmeiras. Fluminense Remo. Fluminense Cruzeiro versus Flamengo. That's true. They got back-to-back games, including on Wednesday. Flamengo has back-to-back away games. Cruzeiro and Mirassol. And then they'll be going back home to Cruzeiro and then play them immediately. Let's see. Alex Tellez. But that game is going to be feisty because it's Leandro's former team. But free kick for Botafogo. Let's see if they make a 1-0 shot. Oh! Go! No way! Go! Fabio cooked. Couldn't do anything. And we're on their way to get 3 Golotiers. And then that was to be expected. Despite not an open play, goal isn't proper. And that's probably what they get for losing to Vasco, who are bad. Botafogo are cooking Fluminenses. 1-0! Now it's gonna be 1-0! And all those Fluminenses fans, hey, chupa! Gold. But yeah, even though what I'm laughing is about this game, nah. But yeah, that's a crazy screamer, man. Goal from Alex Telles. But yeah, man. PSG United 1-1 draw. And United fans celebrating the draw as like they won the Champions League. Expected to concede goals from open play, should have lost 2-1. And 2 then is hyping up Spider-Man. But seriously, all I just want to this man. Hyping up Spider-Man, the movie that you just saw. Promoting. But yeah, man. Alright, so they are on 4 minutes. It will be halftime in like 2.5 minutes. So yeah, we can talk about it. But man, I wish I was in a better mood, man. If I was in a better mood, man, I don't know if I even have time to even go to the park today. My mom's to call. Espérate! Hold on. That should be halftime in 1 minute. My phone's behind it. But yeah, I gotta use the restroom. But yeah, man, I just want to see the best. Yeah, exactly. one halftime. That should be halftime. Yes. That should be halftime. And that will be halftime. Botafogo leads Fluminense 1-0. End of Neo dos Santos 1-0. Botafogo leads Fluminense 1-0. So yeah, Botafogo 1, Fluminense 0. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. But yeah, man, I'll be right back. Oh, so I'll be right back. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Sorry guys, that took long. Before I read your comments, these are the stats as we get into the second half. They completely outdominated despite having less of the ball. But yeah, I saw United's PSG draw. I saw the highlights and United actually dominate them despite not even being the better team. Despite PSG fans want to argue who's better. So these are the stats. But yeah, second half kicks off. I'm back. We're here. Big up Ryan G. So hopefully you're back, man. I'm back. I had to use I had to do something. I had to call my mom personal stuff, but where I want to eat. But yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Ryan G, I hope you're back. Closing in faster than City. But yeah, Ryan G, I hope you're back. Because I had to use the restroom. But yeah. But I just want some serious things sorted out. But yeah, I just want to see the best. So yeah, we're underway. We're back. Tomorrow we might do Cruzeiro. Cruzeiro. That's what I meant for City. So we're underway. Fluminenses, will they equalize? They already have a shot on target. Yep, they're in. Almost equalized. Almost an equalizer. Shot on target just now. Still 1-0 Botafogo. 1. It's now back to 1. The open play shot, the free kick, and now that still 1-0. Botafogo. Fluminenses are losing. Why do people... Yeah, Bruce, they have no other choice. But yeah, still 1-0 Botafogo. Fluminenses, they're going again. The keeper has to there. And then I think it will be a corner. But yeah, Fluminenses, they got some serious discussions. You tied Vasco. And then lose them at home! Like idiots! Idiots. Flamengo would have to play red. Instead of keeping the old. City is trying their best as well. And they haven't been bad. Why does United make more views? Because of the PR? And like, what a trophy, right? Why does United make more views than PSG? You could all argue because that's fine. They got the Premier League PR is the only annoying part, man. But yeah, I'm doing better. I'm just annoyed with some of these stuffs. Oh, have we kicked off in San Jose? Shoot. Have we kicked off? San Jose? No? Man United. Alright, Botafogo, they won. They try to steal it, then it goes out. Man, this is proper football. Even in this small derby. Dude, this one of the oldest derbies in the Americas now it has the history, the passion, despite not being big. It still has everything, proper football, not like those fake Orlando University, the state derbies between you know who, or Disneyland, Dreamland Derby. This is proper football. Flamengo Vasco is not until October, guys. Late October. Or early November, technically. And Flamengo's gonna have to wear the white away kits. Where's the away team? Yeah, losing to Vasco. They're drawing to Vasco is embarrassing. These guys are sorry. We drew Flamengo trophy. Vasco have not lost a single derby. They haven't. But yeah, I just want the best. Let me know if you're back, Ryan. Fluminense. People believe the process. Yeah, I have to mention you because. Oh, come on. Uh, oh, gotcha. 887, right? There we go. Free kick. Free kick for Botafogo. Fluminense. Samelo, I think, gets booked, or no? Number 4 gets booked. That was a little tough one, man. So that is a yellow. And if he does it again, he's off. He's gone. And Google gets booked in response. That's, especially when it comes to the video highlights, like what's the factor? So yeah, hopefully that helps, and if it does, yeah, I call you back because yeah, I had to do it. So before I do this, when is my consistently number one? Oh, there, or is it just because of the model? Oh yes, I got you back. I got you back. Yeah, Ryan G. Sorry, I had to use the restroom and I had to mention you just to bring you back. Is it still 1-0 Botafogo? Fluminense try to come in slice. It looks like Botafogo has it under control. But yeah, big up Ryan G. I finally got you here. Good evening. I was trying to react to what happened today, especially the PSG United draw, including like who wants to be the bigger club, why PSG is growing faster. Oh, Kobichi! They score against Chaperonense again, proving Chaperonense is the worst C team. I knew it. They try to get another goal and they miss. But yeah, goal. We have a goal. Kobichi is being Chaponense. 2-0. Botafogo is still winning 1-0. As they're winning the C Derby, Botafogo is winning the Carioca one. The oldest one. The smallest one. But yeah, Ryan. I know if you're here, I know you probably heard the sad news about Messi's dad passing away. Really sad that happened. Especially that it had to happen. PSG drawing United 1-1. Because I was thinking about going on another talk about that. Besides this, but and it had to happen today. Did the game happen? Yes, it was 1-1. And do you still use Twitter? I might send you highlights. I don't know if you saw about the highlights. You use Twitter, right? I think I have you because we can contact messages whenever like you're free at any moment, right? Like on DMs, so I can like send it to you. It's a bit faster. But yeah, man, I'm really sad that it happened, man. And even though Miami's playing now, but I don't have access because I don't have Apple TV at the moment. Especially I'm trying to save up money. And here comes Fluminense. They're actually trying to get there, headed out. Nearly is a corner, but Fluminense gets it in, so they're trying to put it in. Someone heads it in, but someone heads it out. Alex said it's still 1-0, but yeah, man. You still use Twitter, right? And yes, like I said, and yes, people want to compete. Compare who's the bigger club, PSG United, but it's getting closer. PSG for sure. Go ahead. The Premier League, the stronger league, and bigger teams. Yeah, because they get millions of views no matter what. Versus, dude, they hardly make 1 million views. Which I'm trying to do a channel comparison soon, by the way, because I think it's really interesting. But yeah, you still don't have Twitter, right? So maybe next time I guess I could mention you just faster and send you some highlights as well. And I don't know if you saw my ranking video, not ranking video, but clubs that won the most trophies in the last World Cup cycle. Here comes Fluminense. Heads it in. Oh! It's in! It's in! Go! Listen. Fluminense! Where's my goal? Goal! 1-1. And Google, after getting booked, responds. 1-1. It's 1-1. They just tied it, and then Google responds with the header. And now they equalized. And now the blueprint is happening. And Botafogo no longer has the levels from 2024. They drop off similar to Rudiger's levels. 1-1. Interesting, but yeah. But yeah, Ryan, you heard me. You still don't have, yes. And yes, Ryan, you still use Twitter, right? So I can DM you if you don't mind. 1-1. Oh, it's 1-1 as well there? Just as I say 1-1 Fluminense Botafogo. It's 1-1. DePaul and someone else from Monterrey. And that's not good because Miami could get eliminated, especially Portland winning. Not Portland. Charlotte, Cincinnati, and Columbus all winning their games yesterday. And I could see teams going 3 for 3, or should I say 9 for 9, 9 points. And then 4 teams might just go for 9 points. We'll see what happens. Get in Fluminense. Yeah, because you like Fluminense. But yeah. How did I remove this? If I remove this, this comes back. Oh, come on. Yeah. Even though it's League's Cup, but yeah, what you said is true. Man United are still a bigger club when it comes to best, but PSG are still growing, man. They are his. Man United are a historic club. Yeah, PSG are only 55 years old. They're younger. Way younger. Oh, yes, way younger. Yes. Botafogo Fluminense. You want to know something, Ryan? This is called the Grandpa Derby because it's at least 120 years old. The Grandpa Derby, one of the biggest, oldest derbies, not only in the Americas and in the world too. That tells you how complicated this derby is. You go across. Oh, interesting. And it makes it 1-1. But yeah, I agree. I think PSG. Listen, they're younger, way younger for sure. Comparing PSG to both United, Botafogo, and Fluminense, like United and like Botafogo and Fluminense is like the grandpa, and it's pretty much like their kind of grandson. It's like comparing like teenager slash early adult, pretty much, in age, because it's true. PSG and United. Oh really? I didn't know that. Yes, Botafogo Fluminense is one of the oldest derbies. I know it sounds, but yeah, and I think that's where it started, and I think it had another name back then, and that's how it got motivated, and that's why it's called the Grandpa Derby. But yeah, the most finest, man. Arguably, I could be wrong. It could be bigger, older than the Madrid Derby. I could be wrong. I could also be wrong. It's older than El Clasico. But yeah, this is pretty. So it's Man United. Yeah, 1878. PSG. That's a huge difference. Almost 100 years. Damn, Flamengo was born in like 1898 or something. Before the 1900s. And Flamengo existed since then. And Flamengo, you could argue they might be in the conversation as well. But yeah, PSG, they are growing pretty fast. They're winning back-to-back UCLs. They only need one more UCL to equal United. I know you could argue the French league is not as good as the Premier League. They have 14 versus 8. United's 20 league titles, even though not all of league titles are Premier League titles, because there were older flights back in the day too, right? My club was the old 18. Jesus, Botafogo and Fluminense was the 1890s. That's interesting, man. And yeah. Yeah, I think I have you on Twitter, right? But yeah, United where they're moving is pretty fast. I mean, PSG where they're moving is pretty fast, and it's not even close. PSG, yes, I think United have like a total of 67 trophies. PSG have like a total of 60s, and they're winning those trophies at a high rate, man. United, they won the treble or the quadruple at most, or just the treble, because I think they won the Super Cup. I could be wrong. In '99, they didn't do the five tuple, which only Man City did in English Premier League history. English history entirely, I meant to say. But yeah, Ryan, United fans. Oh, shot goes out wide. But yeah, United, they. Oh, come on. No. No. Trying about this. United, they. United, they are definitely old up there. They're for sure. But PSG, they're moving just faster, man. They're about to take them over in subscribers and like 600,000 more to equalize, 700,000 more to overtake them. I usually go on to check transfer news. Oh, on Twitter? Oh, okay. But yeah, in case if I send you something on DMs, don't mind it. Yeah, in case, yeah, because I mean, I think you could do YouTube message me. I guess you could YouTube message me. Oh, here comes Cabionio. El pelo largo is coming on. Botafogo gets a corner along with John Kennedy. They're coming on. Yeah, it's all good. All right. And what's your Twitter username? I was trying to search up Ryan G and it doesn't show up. If you don't mind. So yeah, so I could send you at any moment, any day. Yeah. Okay, I think I see you. Okay. All right. So yeah, so I guess I could message you. Um, like right now, saying yep. I guess I could say anytime, anytime. All right. So I just messaged you. So yeah. So there we go. So I can send you the highlights right after the stream ends. But yeah, man. I send you the message and I think you could see it. But yeah, any moment, man, in case of any news from me or from Twitter. Yeah, absolutely, man. So yeah, that sounds nice. But yeah, but what else I want to comment? I'll say yeah, PSG are moving faster than United. I know PSG is far off from Real Madrid, but United, um, they may have gotten all the history, but PSG, even though say whatever you want, Ligue 1 being easier, but PSG have been battering Premier League teams in the Champions League all season long, back to back to back, and as they're entering the third season of this dynasty potentially, winning back to back UCLs, and they got Aston Villa, so they can make it 61. Flumineses shot goes out wide. That's really dangerous. They had to head it out, and no one was there, and it hits the post. Unlucky for Fluminense. But yeah, United, and yeah, and I think PSG. I mean, for United's point of view, the PR may be stronger. There's more talked about. It's really hard to find English channels of PSG because most of them are French. Even though they have a big global fan base, they may be bigger than Flamengo internationally, but still smaller, especially against United in the English world. Because I thought Flamengo would probably be on the same projectile as big clubs for sure. And even though United is arguably the biggest club in England, and they were, I, I I agree. They've been dominating the English clubs of late. I really gone, but it's quite Premier League. Yeah, a lot of good talents, man. Exactly, man. And even though people want to mock around League On, that doesn't mean fully just because it's only PSG. The pretending Leon doesn't exist. Then why is PSG winning? Now the UCLs. And yes, I know PSG was a banter club when Mbappe was there, but it turns out Mbappe was the problem this entire time, and now they're winning trophies at a record rate without Mbappe since his PR is gone from them. His head is no longer with the club. Oh, but Fluminense goes straight to the Botafogo keeper. But yeah, I thought about that as well. Shit! Did I forget something? Chivas Dallas kicks off. Oh shoot, I forgot to record that match. Not record that match. Put that match. Damn it. Why didn't you told me? 0-0 Chivas Dallas. I could have been in San Jose. But yeah, man. A couple people there. But yeah, man, I believe in that as well. United's argument is probably that. PSG, well, even though United are a big club, but they only have 3 UCLs. Real Madrid has 15, Milan with 7, and they're still in a bigger club than Milan at least. Their PR per capita, I would say, is stronger than anyone else. I would say their PR is stronger than Real Madrid per capita. Per capita by fan numbers. Even though United makes more views, they just haven't been the club as they were once before. Manchester City is trying to do everything to overtake Manchester United in trophies and subscribers and everything. I said before, Mbappe went to Madrid. If he joins and they want anything as from him, and Vinny will not work for them, both walks around most of the time. People will laugh at me, trophyless. I mean, even though he did won the UEFA Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup, but they were mostly because they were from the back from it. So do you even count that? I mean, he won there, but he wasn't part of that 23-24 UCL winning squad that had to qualify for those two. And they failed ever since. Look at PSG. They won a record of 9 trophies since 2025. Madrid 0, Visca Barca. I don't blame you, man. And I have a couple Madrid kids and Barca kids. But listen, I don't blame you, but like, yeah, and especially for that, man. And then now, Mbappe's PR is just strong no matter what, just because he did in 2018 as a wonder kid, but his ego got caught. No big trophies, I meant La Liga. Yes, you not a single one, man. Could have won Copa del Rey, and they didn't. They just collapsed. And they still do it. Here comes Botafogo, 71st minute. And Flumineses recovers that. But yeah, 1-1. But I think we could get a winner. I predicted 2-1 for Botafogo just because they're at home. But I wouldn't be surprised. Flumineses. And here comes Botafogo. They really want to win this. In response, as Vasco did it on Wednesday in the Cup. And here comes Dallas. They're going to open that space up. And that could have gone in. Yeah, Chivas, they're playing in my San Jose, man. 0-0 in 20 minutes. Even though Leagues Cup, you know. But yeah, man. United, they haven't won. They went trophyless in these past 2 years, man. And they still haven't done anything. I'm not saying Mbappe isn't good enough throughout his quality player, but he still's around the pitch. And like, he doesn't press pretty much. Still's around. He's been doing it for years, even as been doing it, but his ego, man, like he could do everything for himself, but not for the team. And every time the team performs, it's mostly has to do without Mbappe. But if Mbappe performs, everyone else doesn't. That's why they couldn't click. Why Messi, Neymar didn't work out, because there was Mbappe, and that's why he's never beaten those dictator allegations. As he grows up, he has grown up. It has this ego, man. It's called Mbappe's team because he's trying to steal people's main man. From PSG to Real Madrid, stealing Neymar and Vinny's team back in Brazil back for those two. He didn't. But for Messi, when he was at PSG, he didn't. He didn't, and they failed, and they failed. And if it's true, Mbappe was a problem. People are suggesting Messi cooks. I mean, I don't know. But if it's true, man, because of Mbappe's ego, because of the dictatorship he wants to do, as a dictator, Mbappe, as he's never been those allegations, even though he claims he says, please stop. The allegations are there, man. It has exactly pointed why he's the next Napoleon or something, pretty much, of the emperor. That's what he wants to see, a rarely similar tactic. The power, man, of an empire of his own. But yeah, man, but if Mbappe doesn't turn it up for Madrid, or the team doesn't win trophies for Madrid next season, it might be done. You got 2 strikes. I'm talking about Mbappe. And if this happens again, you might have to just leave. Even though Vinny re-signed this contract at Real Madrid for until 2032, as he's expected to not come back to Flamengo, and Chivas just missed the chance until 2030 or 2032. But yeah, and if Mbappe doesn't win anything, then you probably should call it quits, man. And then now PSG might do a 3-peat, which Real Madrid was the only other club to do it. And they could. They might do it, man. And especially even though they're trying to bring new signings, even though Yendi Mande prefers Madrid over PSG, the new signing. But let's see how he links up with Mbappe's team. There were rumors that he wanted Michael Olise, but they couldn't because he's staying at Bayern. I think they probably should have sold Vinicius Junior to Arsenal, brought up a price, and put Mbappe back in left wing. And that's the left wing conflict never gets done. And some people are criticizing, including this other guy. I forgot his name. He's a Real Madrid fan, and like he's not happy with it. And I was thinking about you might just put back Vinny to Flamengo, or you might just go on loan or something. Back to Flamengo, just help them win leagues, cup. You could probably win Libertadores, come back, fight the Intercontinental Cup. That's what I thought. Even though Flamengo, they're not gonna get into him until because Vinny wants to stay in Europe for his prime. Here he wants to come back only when it's like his end era, not to retire. Even though he'll have like after his prime, but even though he tends to be a good player, he is probably going to be expected to be slower, but still should be an amazing player. There's a slightly slower version. Yes. As Chivas and Dallas are fighting in here. Fight it out here. Why they want to prove why. But yeah, man. An absence here. But yeah, man. Seriously, from Mbappe, Botafogo has a free kick. But yeah, man. I just thought about that. Even though Real Madrid are a bigger club than PSG, but right now it feels like PSG are behaving what Madrid used to be doing. Even though Madrid would go on more UCLs in the league. And yeah, and Real Madrid, they just have that tough friend. They couldn't do it, man. If Barcelona didn't exist, they'd probably be allowed to get in that space, but Barcelona absolutely keeps rattling and Lamine Yamal. Targets like, taking over targets like Mbappe's team. Back to back to back to back. Yamal has Mbappe's team number. And the reason why I'm calling Mbappe's team is because of the ego, the leadership. Looking forward to all European leagues starting soon. It feels like the World Cup only just ended. Yeah. It's only been 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and we never got a break immediately. I mean, yes, the following day there was no football. Until Wednesday, there was Brazilian League. I mean, there was also Liga MX game, I think. And then immediately preseason games last season. But yeah, and I know Wolves, you got a 3-0 win in the Carabao Cup, right? And as it's 1-1 Botafogo Flumineses, who do you think will win the Premier League this season? Honestly, I don't even. Honestly, there's been some contention. It's hard for Arsenal to do back-to-back. It will be hard for Arsenal to do back-to-back Premier League. I would say Arsenal is the slight favorites, but even though the favorite doesn't always win, I want to see how Man City approach under Enzo Maresca after leaving Chelsea because of the Blue Coat Clear Lake capital, ownership for them, and Chelsea because people are hyping up Xabi Alonso, the Blue Coat project. Despite some fans like Denver United's 14 not falling for him. And even though Chelsea don't play European football, a lot of them do. Man City has those higher standards compared to Chelsea because they're the ones playing UCL football every season. And Man City expected to, of course, top 4, maybe win the Premier League and go for it. And the domestic cup, and let's see what happens. United with Carrot, let's see if he could handle the full season after doing a great job in the second half of the season, winning every single big game, every single top 6 game in the second half. You won. Yeah, the 3-0 win was pretty good. We should have won. It's a game that we should have won, but hopefully we can come back up. Yeah, man, including West Ham. I see they got an important 3-0 win too, right? Or 3-1 win, my bad. But yeah, good luck. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see from day one. Arsenal has cover tree, but I mean anything could happen, man. But yeah, it's important to start the season off of a win. Enzo Maresca understands the pressure of Man City, and now he's managing. And then Man City are a much better team than Chelsea, much better run club than Chelsea. So I want to see how Enzo Maresca should handle really starting Erling Haaland, yeah. And yeah, let's see if the tactics, the system works, man. I think Man City, I think this, who knows? It could be a tight league. Liverpool, Ariola. Let's see. A lot of management change for everyone except for Arteta for Arsenal. No longer Slot, no longer Enzo Maresca, no longer Pep Guardiola, no longer. But we'll see. We can if cities keep like Rodri, that'll be massive. Yes, especially that. Not sure, my bad. Yeah, he's too. So I want to see what happens. And Andre is too good for the championship. Should have kept him, absolute. But Rodri, if he goes to Barcelona, I want to see how he can handle the high line. Even though I understand Frankie De Jong was injured, which he suffered, he's going to be out until late fall. So you have to sign him immediately. And we don't know what happens. And I know Roger wants to come back to Spain, even though I tried to do everything for Real Madrid. Anything could happen, but Barcelona are the favorites to get him. But yeah, I guess we can. Yes, we're still gonna be here for the next few minutes. I mean, couple for at least 20 minutes. It's 81st minute. Jesus, the game has already climbed fast, man. We would have the World Cup winner midfield, Rodri, Petri, Olmo. If you get that midfield tree, bro, I want to see how well it works. Or is that confirmed? Or not yet, right? Yeah, foul for free kick for Botafogo. So yeah, it looks like they're just waiting for the papers. But we'll see because especially yeah, basic half of the Spain's team. If they do that, that's going to be huge. If they win this, man. But yeah, and it's a must win. Especially if Barcelona wants to repeat La Liga. If Real Madrid don't win La Liga, let's see, because they haven't looked good. They look good against Leganes, but they haven't looked good in those other two preseason games. They haven't. And this is why if you're Barcelona, you gotta capitalize. If you're Real Madrid, this is getting frustrating. You may not have to worry about UCL, even though it would be nice if they want to go for it. But because you want it, but La Liga is slightly getting closer, even though you still have like a 7 lead of league titles. But Barcelona makes it 3, they'll only be 6 behind you. And Barcelona, funny enough, they have a stronger PR, or should I say, they actually have more subs than Real Madrid, despite Real Madrid having the bigger UCL trophies and all this. They actually have more subscribers, and it's actually 6 million gap. And at one point it was 3 million in 2024 when they peaked, and Real Madrid was catching up to Barcelona, but now it's Barcelona doing the work amazingly than Real Madrid. Yeah, man. I just had thought about that. Hopefully Yamal can get back to his best form. Doesn't look best in World Cup. Oh yeah, especially against Celta Vigo, man. Man, didn't you saw the images? He was in Colombia, man. He apps. Oh, now he's cooking, man. Is he Colombian secretly? Because he's already Colombian, and there's already an injury for Botafogo as Flumineses subbed out Castaño out. Looks like they're bringing in another Danilo, and that another guy. As that another guy's going to go out injured, sadly. And Botafogo got to host Palmeiras soon, just like Fluminense. Fluminense first, then Botafogo. Vasco got to visit the Allianz Parque soon. And if they don't get a draw, I think they get relegated because these guys want to play. So yeah, he went down injured 85th minute. These are the two subs. But right now, if Chivas draw, they're still eliminated. Jordan Burden in, Morturin out as well for these two. Another Danilo, third Danilo, because there's another one, and that. No, here comes Botafogo, but this could stay 1-1. But yeah, man. But yeah, I just had a thought about it too, man. And if you're some, and yes, I'll send you the PSG United highlights if you're some after the stream. Yes. But and by the way, did you saw my ranking video? Not ranking video, but my post my my video, the football clubs that won the most trophies between the last 3.5 years of the World Cup cycle. Since the World Cup cycle is just 2.5 years, technically 3.5 I meant to say, less than 4 years because the last World Cup is held in the winter. What did you saw it? And if you did, what are your thoughts? Because you probably remember top of your who wins the most trophies, right? Since December 2022, immediately, pretty much December 19th, immediately once the World Cup ended, to the World Cup until June 10th, till the inaugural World Cup game, Mexico South Africa from Argentina France. Right after the World Cup, yeah. Did you saw my video or no? Or you only watched a little bit? Because I kind of, yeah, I did this ranking. And it took me an hour and a half. I know I couldn't do all the clubs, but I tried to do the most important ones. And you, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are tied with 7. But in case who's the bigger one, of course Real Madrid because UCL is bigger than Copa del Rey. For sure. UCL is bigger than this. Yeah, because they won that UCL, but almost similar. I mean, yeah, Real Madrid won those 2 other international trophies, while Barcelona won those back-to-back leagues title. And yeah, man, and since then it just dropped off. You, I don't see the video on it. No, it's on my main channel. Yeah, it's on my main channel since you're my Brazilian channel. I'll try to send it to you. I'll send you both videos: the PSG United video, the highlights, and my video. I'll send it both to you after this. Yes, right after the stream. Or maybe I'll send it to you maybe right now so I don't forget. But yeah, you can click on Twitter in case you're staying up and watching these. So yeah. 88. I'm surprised they're holding on 1-1. I thought they would got another goal by now. Yeah, send it to me so I can watch them. Even though one video is long, it's an hour and a half. But you could do. So yeah. So I'll send you PSG United, which you could finish that in like 10 minutes. Since it's 9 minutes of highlights. Then my video may be tomorrow. As long as you can watch. Yeah. All right, there you go. I send it to you. Come on, Zach. But yeah, I think I got the message from Barca Reacts. But yeah, and by the way, yes. Then you're here, all right. Yeah, then you can watch the highlights first, then my video, and take your time. But yeah, I explained everything. I know this doesn't include Wolves because I don't think he won anything, right? He didn't win anything those past 3.5 years, right? Because it was really hard to compete, right? You were like, I wouldn't say the class. You were like, I know you won zero trophies, right? Because I know the competitiveness is there, and it's really hard for Wolves to win a trophy. Just only got some impressive results, and that was it. Right for Wolves? Only watch. Yeah, you haven't won anything like 45 years. Jesus, do you think you'll win it? Do you think they'll win anything anytime soon or in our life, man? Because it's been 45 years. They had a couple great team versions of themselves, and they kind of cooked. They cooked, but they couldn't win the trophies, of course, because they were so hard. I know it's impossible to do a Leicester City, man. But they're my local club, so I'll support them. They'll be number one. But you're hopeful they added on 7 minutes, so we got 6 minutes of stoppage time. 7 minutes stoppage time, but 6 minutes ago. Oh, Botafogo shot on target saved. They could have won this game. Guadalajara, Dallas 0-0. I could have gone there, yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, Justin gets booked. And it's interesting how they do it, man. I was I was hopeful winning something in 2018-22 came close, but the owner's been a joke since then. That's where the quality has dropped off. Because you made to a quarterfinal FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken, in like 2024. And I think Coventry City like came back and won that game. That was the closest thing I think you guys ever won. It was the quarterfinals FA Cup. Oh, big up Arturo. I love Madrid. He not of us. He's here. Botafogo Flumineses 1-1, but there could be a winner. Let's see. The Hulk. Did they sub the Hulk? I think he's been subbed in. I see the Hulk. Here comes Acosta. Could they win it? And could Botafogo actually collapse because they're no longer owning Fluminense? The levels are no longer there. And they were hoping for something. The semifinal. You guys were 2-0 up. Oh, was it that Watford and lost 3-2? Damn. Lost 1-0 to Sevilla. Fair enough. When was that? When was that? In 2022? Because Sevilla are really good, man. Or was it in 2023? Because I remember you were there, man. We were competing top 4 a few seasons, but fell short. And like since then, the standards have fallen off. Same with West Ham, man. And that's even a massive club. And West Ham, they're keeping him. They're keeping Alvarez. Despite, rumors that he's going to leave us. We got 3 minutes left. Come on. Oh, they missed that open Guadalajara's. But yeah, man. Alright, man. Don't West Ham go? Yeah, they went down in second. Oh, 2020. Oh, during the pandemic, and they won it, man. And that was played in August, and you lost in the quarters 1-0. And Sevilla used to be this good, and they've also fallen off. But yeah, a great team going up against one of the best at the time, the kings of Europa League football heritage. And then they would slowly decline. Sevilla used to be a dog beast. Oh, is that red card for Botafogo? It says something. They're saying it's a red card, but no, it's not. It's a yellow card. The Hulk gets pushed. is holding on. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's still 1-1. But yeah, and yeah, Botafogo. They're not being Fluminense. They have not beaten them since last year. And it's not looking good. The levels are dropping. And now the Bogey team is hitting back Botafogo. And yeah, Botafogo will lose to Flamengo in that next game. They could be Vasco, but they're not beating Flamengo. And they got Flamengo soon. I think they got Flamengo in a couple weeks. I think they have them the end of August. Early September. Botafogo. Sevilla was, yeah, they were a good team 2 or 3 years ago. And that was their last time they ever got in 2023. Europa League, they could have won another Super Cup, and they didn't. But yeah. Ex-Barcelona came on for Watford, cooked us when they, oh my days, man. Right. How did it feel, man? You come on this phone. Come on. But yeah, it's 1-1. It's gonna be a draw. That will be it. Botafogo cannot beat Fluminense. They didn't even score from open play. And here comes Danilo. Could they win? Think, oh, they thought it went in, but no, it's not. They're gonna hold on. But yeah, Valencia used to be good, man. All these La Liga teams used to be good. Deportivo La Coruña. Like, what happened to them? That's my concern of La Liga. I think La Liga is one of the best leagues in the world. Potentially second, but all these teams' quality dropped. I hate to say it, but La Liga kind of is dropping off soon. It's kind of becoming. I'm not. I don't know. Or at least some of the big teams are no longer there. And it's halftime in San Jose. Didn't add a single second. They added on 1 more minute, but I think it's unlikely Botafogo on doing anything. Add like you could add on 3 to 5 minutes and they won't do anything. Because the levels are no longer there. Oh, it went out! Side! They thought it went in! No, it's outside! Damn, he used to be good, especially when they had that team, man. And it's no longer there. Does not feel the same, and people believe in this. Villa, David Villa, yes, man. England steals all the players from La Liga we need for. And this is why they couldn't stand the Prem. And even though this is why, like I said, there is this international rivalry, especially La Liga, Premier League, Serie A, Ligue 1 or something. And clubs from each, like I said, are debating, like PSG United or Real Madrid versus Man City. I don't know, PSG United is not even a rivalry, but comparisons. Inter Milan versus like Arsenal or AC Milan with Chelsea or something like that. Or in general, Barcelona of any one of these giants. Because there are big games either way, no matter they play Chelsea, United, Arsenal. They're all big games. But yeah, and are you guys excited for the format, the draw of UCL, or no? Are you excited for UCL draw? Do you think Barcelona could get City finally? Because they haven't played each other because they wanted that Madrid match so badly. Yes, they had all the money, and unfortunately, we got relegated. And at least you have a promotion relegation system, unlike here in the United States and Mexico, which is the sad part about these two. Ala Madrid and that suck for UCL. Who do you think you'll get from Pot 1? Because Madrid, I don't know if they could get Liverpool again because they already played Liverpool like back to back to back in the league phase. They had them twice at Anfield. Same result, 1-0. Technically, it was 2-0, but 1 is 1-0. Last year was 1-0. The year before that was 2-0. St. Arnislan, that was one of the worst. Liverpool, they still cooked that great Javi Alonso team. And I thought Madrid was going to Hope smoke them. Or it might be a draw, maybe. I thought Madrid was gonna win like 3-2 or 2-1. Maybe keep it close, or I could see a draw and they still lost. Got outplayed. And yeah, and then they did it again a year later. That was it, man. That was a massive club, man. I mean, massive game. And it's full time. Botafogo draws Flumineses. I want to beat Liverpool at the Brasilerio. So who do you want? You Barca and Madrid fans, who do you want from pot 6? Madrid could get PSG, Bayern Munich. I mean, well, besides Liverpool, Man City again. Man United doesn't count as pot 1 because they're pot 2 now due to the recent drop off. And you can't play Chelsea there. There's Arsenal. Those are the options. And vice versa for both Madrid and Barca fans. You could also get Inter Milan. Yeah, from pot 1. Who do you want to play from those two? Miami scored? Monterrey scored 2-1. I want PSG as well. Because this, and then especially PSG Madrid. As Monterrey scores, PSG and Madrid, these two really want to fight it out. Especially now with Mbappe's rivalry, Dimuman. Yeah, and these two want to fight it out. Yeah. Diego Rossi. Oh, that's ex-Columbus Crew. Despite not playing a major European club or a European club, he's one of those Uruguayan strikers that didn't got called up. And listen, he's a great player. Even doesn't play. He was ex-Columbus Crew, so he probably knows. So I'm not surprised from open play, right? But who do you want to get, Ryan? You want PSG and Liverpool. What about, who do you think do you want to see? And who do you think they'll actually get? Do you think Barca City happens? Barca hasn't played a bunch of Premier League teams. They haven't. Madrid had to play against them. PSG had Bayern Munich back to back. But this time at home, and they still lost in the league phase too. Cruzeiro. Give me Arsenal, please. Barcelona, Arsenal. That's the match that everyone, we should have gotten in that semis if it wasn't for Atletico Madrid playing that haram ball. And how did these guys escape, man? How did these guys get away with it, man? That dark arts shouldn't even happen, man. You want Beltas against Arsenal. I think Real Madrid will beat Atleti 1-0 in the final. You think you'll meet them? I wouldn't doubt they would. I wouldn't say script or plan this. Who knows? They probably would want to do it. They want to force the Madrid derby at the Wanda Metropolitano. Especially, we all know how intense it is, and if that happens, then Atleti wouldn't be allowed to give away half of their stadium, wouldn't they? Even though it's meant to be a neutral venue, but if someone makes the final at home, some big club makes the final at home, they should allow to keep getting it. Should absolutely get it. What are your thoughts? Let me try to get something. LA plays good soccer, but Real Madrid plays better. You think? And do you believe it'll actually happen? Because I know people want to script that El Clasico, but maybe UEFA may have to put off the sleeves and may have no other choice. And as long as both teams do qualify, and I expect both of them went to the playoffs this season. Real Madrid missed back-to-back top 8s. Even though PSG missed top eights too, and they won back to back. They really wanted this hard test. You believe if Hensley Flicks put a highline by 5 yards, we are. If we get Roger, we are competing for. We're coming for the trophies. Do you think Lucas Campos sent off for Monterrey? How many minutes do they add on? I believe this will happen. You think the Madrid derby will? And it's going to be really hard for to happen, but I think it probably will. They'll probably be motivated, but will they actually do this? Because we need to know the brackets by then. We need to understand what Atlanta is doing, what Roma could be doing. Maybe Inter Milan finally wakes up and try to compete. Anything could happen, but unless something happens, we will be here. But I think I will be doing a draw reaction. When is the draw? The 27th, right? So like in 3 weeks, right? Or 2 weeks, right? I could be wrong. Real Madrid will beat at 1-0, and it could be tight. It could be really tight. How much minutes, by the way, Brian? They seem a lot of stoppage time like here in Brazil. But yeah, it could be. And all the storylines, man. But Ryan, who else do you prefer? Arsenal away at the Emirates or at home at Camp Nou? And who would you want to get? Bayern Munich? Could you get another Premier League team, but this time in the returning leg, or vice versa? Because you got PSG and City. Chelsea, my bad, not City. I think Real Madrid will beat Inter in the semis. You think Inter Milan gets to the semis? Arsenal at the Camp Nou. Who would you want to get away? Because since, your race will have one team at home, one team away. Like, do you want to risk Bayern Munich or Liverpool at Anfield or the Allianz? They look scary, man. Saying that, I remember... oh, my God, man. They maybe... Man, they look nervous, man. Let me know how many more minutes for that game. Because it seems they have a lot of time. But, yeah, man. Yeah, I believe that as well. Yeah, I'm aware Toluca is about to play their game in like an hour from now. But yeah, I thought about it as well. Like who would you want to get? Could it be City at the Etihad? Could it be Arsenal? Not Arsenal. Bayern Munich away. Because your UEFA will have those two teams, one at home and another one away. They're 97 minutes at the moment. Like, why did they add on so many minutes? And it's full time. Miami lost, right? But who do you still prefer? Not Arsenal, sorry. Man City away? Alright, so if we go Leagues Cup, despite not liking this competition, I'm still talking about Champions League. So before we talk about this game, who do you prefer? Man City away? Could it finally happen? Remember, Enzo Maresca cooked with that Chelsea side. And I think Man City are a better team than Chelsea. Do you want to face Maresca again? Because we saw it with Chelsea, even under these stupid bum owners. Do you want to play Bayern Munich away? Do you think you'll get PSG away? Do you think you'll get them Parc des Princes? Could you get Inter Milan away at San Siro again? Because if you say Arsenal, who do you prefer away? And Arturo, you probably get PSG away from home, right? Don't remind me. Oh my God. Because I had to because of Enzo Maresca's range taking over. It's his team now. And even though Madrid and City wants to be rivals, and Barcelona and Man City shake hands like best friends. They don't want to see this match happening, right? Because Real Madrid fans are so tired they have to play City, and you guys haven't, man. Let me send this link to Moss. Because I guess we can do a couple minutes. And what's on top? guess, yeah, we could do a few more minutes. So, yeah. Who do you prefer? Because you're going to have to play a tough game away. A top 6 clash. Even though you won against Bayern and Dortmund last time, you lost to both PSG and Chelsea. Home and away. You'll take Inter Milan. Okay, fair enough. At San Siro. Christian Kivo. Let's see how he does. And I was wondering, for everyone else, who would you would like PSG at the Parc des Princes? Alright. Fair enough. Because one will have a home game, another one has an away game. But yeah, I think that would work too. Dude, you can imagine Mbappe going back to the Parc des Princes. Everyone, the PSG fans are going to be out on it. And they get to keep the home kits versus the White Madrid. They're going to be on it, man. It's going to be a hostile environment. Especially the fighting of Yandu Mande versus Bayern will be a cracker of game 2 game. Absolutely, man. Vincent Kompany has improved, man. And even though he cooked PSG in the league phase, he lost in the semifinals. And PSG did really well to win that battle 6-5. And this is what I love about the UCL, man. All the hype. So yeah, I can't believe they actually lost. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, you can imagine him back. Man, dude, this guy is absolutely going to be motivated. Dude, I swear, PSG will bring belt. And if they do that, and if Yandy Nande does nothing, he probably made a big mistake, man. Because it's not looking good if he doesn't look at this price tag. Full time, Miami, after losing Lionel Messi, sadly, this happened. Looks like they got outplayed off the park, sadly, and they couldn't do it without Messi. After winning 4-2, they did everything. The players were going to fight for it. Casemiro did well in the first half, an assist, and did nothing else, sadly. And yeah, they lose. Sadly. Monterrey gets a red card at the end, but that doesn't matter. They added on like 7 minutes. And now these guys, they might get grouped. We'll see if they get grouped or not. Rossi actually got a late minute winner dagger, man. I knew something was gonna happen. I thought might get the win. People underestimate the Denzel Dumfries at Real Madrid. He's so underrated, man. I want to see how he could handle. He plays in that right back position against Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, man. Even though he did got cooked the last time, I want to see this battle, man, because it has all the stories, man. And PSG Madrid, they want to fight it out. Who wants to be the real? Why they have a good case? Why they are so much better than each other, man. So yeah. So besides that, Monterrey bouncing back from that loss against Orlando City, who lost to Leon. Monterrey is in 6th. Still behind Club America with that game in hand because they have the better goal difference. Juarez is winning. And for Inter Miami, they might get grouped. They were very lucky Orlando didn't win. Real Salt Lake. Oh, they're playing right now. And if Real Salt Lake gets a win, they go above them, right? And they're drawing Atlanta. That game just kicked off just now, man. It's not looking good for Miami. This is their first L, man. It's not looking good. We'll see what Son Heung-min's LAFC does, which I think he's starting the 8 p.m. game against Toluca. And it's an 8 p.m. game, man. People underestimate Dumfries. By people, I mean Barcelona, LA. You think Sociedad rates him a good player, but not the top player tiers? I hope Miami loses in the group stage. Well, they might get grouped. I think they might. I've seen other teams taking opportunities. And this even though I thought these guys were going to get results, but it turns out they lost. And it's not looking, and they might lose League's Cup, man. After losing Champions Cup, here comes Dallas. They almost there as the second half kicks off in San Jose. They haven't lost in 8 games. And Monterrey, funny enough, they won all 3 games against Miami after winning those last 2. This is their first game since the 2024 quarterfinal Champions Cup. This was the last time. Home and away, and they've done it again, man. Miami is owned by Monterrey, man. Dumfries whack as good as dude. I can't wait what he does. Even though, did he play today? Yeah, before we wrap up the stream, yeah, I'm just trying to. Los Angeles Football Club. I think it'll be. I have a feeling this will be another draw. Flumineses starting, or no? This is the last time 11. But we'll see what happens, man. But interesting, man. It's not looking good. Botafogo, they didn't lose, but they kind of failed to win. Botafogo, the levels are no longer there. He's probably top 4, I agree with him. See, especially those pace he does. But yeah, Miami, they might get grouped. Even if they win, they're not officially out. I mean, all they need is one of these teams to drop off, but they're likely getting grouped. There's a 55% chance they're getting grouped. Probably. And Lionel Messi won't be back against Leon, since he will be mourning his father, sadly. And it's probably not the time, because family comes first. Dallas, let's see if they could hold on this draw, but if they lose, they'll only have 1 goal difference plus. Cincinnati. So I think it was better for them to Cincinnati are in 3rd place. But yeah, maybe I think for Miami to not get through, I could be wrong. Maybe one of these teams need a draw. One of these teams need at least a draw. Doesn't matter if they lose the penalty shootout or not. I think one of these teams, Dallas, you still have Chicago playing tomorrow, which I think Robert Lewandowski will absolutely be fired up against Santos Laguna, even though I kind of like Leagues Cup. Oh, yeah. Dude, Santos is the worst team. They're going to win, man. There's no way the Fire fumbles this. Robert Lewandowski is expected to win, who got the 2 goals, right? Or no, he didn't. He didn't actually get a goal, but he got the assist, right? Dude, Greg Rohalter is expected to win. How could he fumble this? And Dumfries is do it. But yeah, man, I think Chicago will take opportunities tomorrow. And that means Miami is likely going to get grouped. Forcing these teams to get grouped, Miami might get eliminated from Leagues Cup. And it's not looking good. Miami has that game against Nashville next week, and I don't think Nashville's interested. They got Atletico San Luis. See, but yeah, Miami won 4-2, but now this has derailed the momentum, man. And proves why they're not. Yes, even Sosa done in Madrid. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You don't believe in Trent? See, but yeah, man, I think that's all I gotta say. Miami might just get grouped because there's only 4 teams allowed in. They got very lucky because everyone else fumbled. LA Galaxy fumbled last year. It was last year's group. But yeah, Miami might get grouped, and here comes Chivas. And if Chivas win this, they'll be 4 points. Dallas don't get at least a point, then yeah, they might be out as well. Because they got that win against Tijuana, right? I could be one of them. But yeah, if you're Cincinnati, Columbus Crew, and Charlotte, you probably should at least get a draw. One of you guys. Not just to kick out Miami, just because other teams catch up. Because even with 6 points, you're not even safe, man. So you might have to fight for a draw. So I would say there's like a 70% chance Miami's out. 73. But Charlotte, who do they play? I don't know if you want to risk rotating, because if you do, you might get knocked out like these other teams. They got Pachuca, who's about to be eliminated, so you might just take it. You're at home anyways. Columbus Crew, same thing. They got Pumas next. Cincinnati have Atlas, so they're all pretty much getting grouped. They got Toluca as well themselves. But yeah, Toluca LAFC. We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, I think, yeah, man, crazy stuff, man. I guess, I don't know if we can, let's go on Twitter. But yeah, if Inter Miami, they lose. Which means they are getting grouped. It's not looking good for Miami. They are really lucky that one of the Super Cup tournaments is so fake against Liga. Like, his passing does nothing defend. Absolutely. Goals also win. Yes. As long as you got the better of them. So yeah, Inter Miami, they win in Monterrey. Inter Miami are cooked. Probably. I mean, yeah, man, it's not looking good. Orlando City were the favorites as well, man. And they fumbled, man. They couldn't at least get a point. I mean, you could argue Miami was missing a huge amount. I mean, they were. And they still lost. Miami, 4 teams, only 1 game left. Miami needs to win Roots, and it's really hard. But yeah, I think that will be it. But yeah, they might be eliminated because there's only 4 teams, man. Sorry to Inter Miami. Because last year you got very lucky. Messi went down injured, but this time he's not here. Miami must win their game. But here's the thing. They're going to have to need a lot of teams to lose as well. And Club Leon, they'll probably be motivated. And here's the thing. Lionel Messi won't be back yet because the family service is massive, man. That might be because, yep, he did. If you got a draw and may win on penalties, then yeah. It might be over for Miami, man. But even though Leagues Cup isn't serious, in my opinion, still, because it's still money crash gab. For Inter Miami, the slightly chance, these teams have to lose at least 1 game. And I don't see none of them losing. Well, Dallas is currently drawing Guadalajara 0-0. Anything could happen, man. They could steal a win, but they get a draw. And no matter if they lose on pens, they'll have to. And you guys got very lucky because of how idiots these MLS teams are. You hope Murray. Yeah, good luck to them, but yeah. Interesting, 7:30. No, I'm not trying to get copyrighted. Big win for Chelsea. But yeah, guys, I will be back for tomorrow. Cruzado tomorrow. I think this will be the end of the stream. Guys, big up to Ryan and Arturo. Yeah, 7:26. Ryan, before I end the stream, I sent you the videos. Enjoy them. Enjoy the highlights. 9 minutes and the long video if you stay up. Or whenever, enjoy, man. I sent you on Twitter. Here comes Chivas. Well, they capitalized. Oh, big save, but I do have to go. Take care of you, man. So, yeah, we'll be back for Cruzado tomorrow morning. So, sit tight. We'll be back tomorrow. See ya.